Today I want to talk about how to go from 2 to 20 investment properties. Now 20 sounds like an incredible number, but it is achievable, and I'll tell you the steps to do it. But the thing is, at the start a lot of people start thinking it's about the properties. However, very quickly you discover it's about the financing and something called the Serviceability Wall. So really, I'm mainly going to be talking about the financing or how to structure your money in a way to build that portfolio. The first thing I want to talk about is your existing job. Now, some people, when they get into property investing, they start to disparage their job and talk about how they're looking forward to finally being able to retire and do property full time. I would say get that out of your head right away. It is the wrong attitude. You need your job. You need to focus on your job and not get overbalanced too much into property, because without your job there'll be no home loans, there'll be no servicing, and you will lose even the properties that you have at the moment. So focus on your job, and I'd say step one for building that property portfolio and going from 2 to 20 properties is to earn more money in your current employment. So focus on your current job. Think about how it is that you can improve your own skills, either through education, through training, through how you work. Try and add value to your employer and attract for yourself a higher income. So you need to work out ways to increase your own income. With additional income, that will increase the serviceability that you have and the ability to purchase more properties. So with that income, I'll touch on this issue of the serviceability wall. Now, the serviceability wall is something that you will hit with your lenders anywhere from 2 to 10 properties, somewhere in that sort of range. Your bank is going to say to you, Mr. Property Investor, we've enjoyed funding you so far, but look, this is a bit too much. How about you just wait? But you don't want to wait. You know that you can go further. You know that you can afford it. And so what you need to do is to find out ways to structure your financial affairs to defer or to push back that serviceability wall. So if the bank says to you no more properties at property 2, you need to find out what are the limiting factors and then push it back so you are able to get a couple more. And then look, you'll probably be rehashing that conversation with the bank at about property 5. And then you need to push it back again. So the first step is to improve your skills and abilities within your existing job to increase your income, because that is the number one limiting factor, your own income, to how much you can get to borrow. Okay, and along that same sort of theme, you could consider getting a second job. So this is really a case of how much you want to focus, how hard you want to push on building your property portfolio. I know when I was first starting to save for my own property portfolio, I was working 3 jobs, and that's a choice that you can make. It depends on how far you want to sacrifice to push yourself into expanding your portfolio. So it's a matter of choice. Okay, so once you have done those things, increased your income, restructured your financial affairs, go back to your bank or finance broker and seek a fresh pre-approval. So every time you have enhanced your financial situation, re-evaluate your serviceability with your mortgage broker or bank and see if there's capacity in there to get more. Now, there's always going to be 2 main things that are limiting your expansion. One will be the income serviceability, the other will be the loan to value ratio of your properties. So as far as income serviceability goes, monitor your income, and every time you have a pay rise or a reduction in liabilities, so your home loans have reduced in payments, or maybe you've closed some credit cards or paid off a loan, every time that occurs, revise your serviceability. The other one is the loan to value ratio. So the bank will also be looking at how much you owe versus how much your properties are worth. So if you see that there has been a rise in the value of your properties, or let's just say you've done a refurbishment and enhanced your property, so you know that the value's gone up, again, revisit the serviceability, revisit your finance approval with your bank and see if there's scope for more. And once there is more, you can start looking.